Hello ladies and gentlemen, Panzer here, and we're back with some more of the Grey Goo campaign. Now where we last left off, we were just ending the human chapter of the Grey Goo campaign, and we're now down to the last 5 missions. And if you're following the story, you might have noticed that it seems like the goo were all but wiped out. Or were they? Let's find out.
And he is offering to go?
No. I am.
So that others may live. How many people have you killed over the years?
407.
Von Neumann probe, or as the press loves to call it, the goo. You're permitted to transfer the microscope.
This is Valiant Work reporting. Key personnel secure. Continuing rounds.
You're a good man, Singleton. I owe you, mate.
Expand, recover, protect.
Reservation. System at risk. The silence is growing.
What was all that about? It seems as though... Could that have been Singleton's memories, perhaps?
We are near. Locate. Protect. Hostile designated human in location. Avoid. Begin monitoring human communications.
Valiant Block, please report.
No goose sightings. I'm continuing patrols.
We can't let our guard down. If we let even one drop escape, it could multiply again. We don't have another stockpile to blow up.
Yes, miss. I understand.
Alright, here we are. These are the units we have. And we are apparently hiding from the humans. So these are the daggers, of course, these are the scout units. And we have only a few offensive units to use. Now they can see us through brush, so we gotta time this. It seems like we've got to head over here, which is where the mother goo might be. So... let's hope we can move through before this one comes back. Oh, it's going to be close!
Enemy location confirmed. All drones converged.
We've been spotted.
Stealth operation failed. Hostiles alerted. Continue primary task.
Oh, we've...
Obstruction must be removed. Free and protect.
And there is the mother.
Expansion required. Catalyst feeds expansion.
Alright, so... Alright, so by moving the mother goo over these catalyst sites, we can actually gain resources. We don't need a resource collector or refinery or anything like that, just putting the mother goo over there. And this is a production unit, a tech upgrade unit, and a resource collector all in one. So it makes the goo very mobile, because this can move. So these are the production capabilities we have. We can produce small proteins or large proteins, and we can even produce more mother goos from here. It's all very nice. So unlike the other factions, the goo simply just are composed entirely of units, really. There's no structures to speak of. So we can't build anything just yet, so let's use this force to go out scouting. I believe they do have some sort of buff in this area, it seems like. Could be perhaps a healing buff or something. I'm not entirely sure about that. Alright, it looks like we have enough to produce a small protean from there. And you can see they're just like amoebas, they just sort of pop out of the mother, just like that. So the small protean is basically a production unit, but it produces infantry type units. So we have our drovers, our striders, and scouts over there. Interesting to note that proteans and mother goos have the ability to move up cliffs. So where this might be completely impassable to other units, they can just flow up it.
All drones, protect the catalyst vents. We can't let it multiply.
So let's morph some drovers out, so we have more units to use. So the drover here is, it has a shotgun-like blast. I'm not sure entirely sure what that means. It can hit more than one target, but having lots of these is very useful. They're kind of like the Zerg, actually. Like, these are like Zerglings, essentially. So at least they kind of remind me like that. Of course, StarCraft players will be like, how can you compare this to StarCraft? Well, I'm not comparing the game to StarCraft, but the units themselves are just kind of reminiscent of that kind of idea. Now, proteans themselves can actually attack. Even the mother goo is capable of attacking, which is something to take note of. So I think we might produce some striders here. So that allows it of 2, and they will regenerate health. They do still conform to the same basic conventions of basic infantry, anti-armor, etc. Let's try to draw those tridents away from the turrets. Alright, let's get back. Okay, so the Strider is an armored unit, which is supposed to be able to do more damage to heavily armored units. Let's produce another mother goo, and let's place it over there. I don't know if that radiance is going to die or not. It might. Yep, it died. Now we can actually see the production levels here. So here we can actually see how much this is going to take to produce. And we actually do need units now. So to produce a small protean, it requires 1 full thing here. But when it's under attack, this is one of the disadvantages of the goo actually, is that when it's under attack, it can no longer produce at the same rate. Now I think we might have them trapped here, so let's absorb them. Now you do get a burst of healing when you do this. So but unfortunately the mother goos do move very slowly as well, so that's one thing to take note of. The resource is essentially their health. So as they collect more resources, then you can produce more. You don't actually see any kind of resource count here, simply because they just produce out of themselves. Now that didn't quite work because that revolver happened to destroy our small protean there. And it's important to bear in mind as well, the indication there that's in white refers to any area that's actually blue and not yellow. So even though it looks like we can build something there, we have to wait for it to actually reach blue before we can actually do that. So, and also when units are created, they're not created at full health, which can be a problem sometimes. So if you morph Proteans immediately from in the middle of a combat, don't expect them to be effective immediately. They do take some time to heal up. Except that revolver over there might be a bit confused. But it's interesting because since the Proteans can go up cliffs and other units can't, you can actually just send them up there and then deploy them into different unit types. That seems to be quite effective as well. Alright, so I think to take out these turrets, we might have to take out that silo, because that's the only thing that's connecting them all. Also, it looks like we're under attack by a lot of them. Now, any unit that's currently under attack from a goo gets this sort of sludge effect going on, and that slows them down as well as damages them. Something important to bear in mind there. So, although the goo might be slow, once it catches you, it's pretty much got you. Alright, so once all of these are ready to go, I'm going to send them to attack that silo over there. Okay, let's go and take out that silo, and hopefully the turrets go offline.
High destructive capability required. The mother class is highly effective against most structural forums.
No, I don't think this is working. Morph another mother out of that. I think if we send the mother in together with a group of units to kind of absorb the hits first, we might actually be able to do something there. No, this one's taking way too much damage. Well, that allowed the mother to escape anyway. Alright, we've got two over here. Let's get that one. Geez, another mother. Wonder if there's actually another resource pool. There's one there. Okay. morph a protein out of that. Some drones out. Actually produce another protein from that. And some striders. I'm going to use this one to attack, so let's get some more proteins out.
Unit under attack.
Yeah, right.
Unit under attack.
Alright. Some more units out.
Unit under attack.
Okay, one more mother.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
Ooh. You can just see just how effective they are against buildings. It's kind of scary.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
Alright, let's go and attack their base again. I think we got rid of the turrets, so we should have an easier time of it.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
Alright, let's go straight for that core now. I think in the meantime, let's push out some more units to attack with. In fact, let's send them all. Let's send all of them in.
Unit under attack.
I think why not? You know, just send them all.
Unit under attack.
Now obviously this is not the smartest of plans. But it just might work.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
Can get rid of that factory. Have less units to worry about. Even send this mother over here to get resources out. I get another mother out. And push a protean out as well.
Unit under attack.
From that one. And a small protean. Now it's important to bear in mind that that blue bar is their actual hit points, not the yellow one.
Unit under attack.
Trying to get rid of those turrets. Oh, there goes their core. So it looks like their base's power is out. This mother is about to die. So I guess this is the cleanup then, unless they have another base hidden somewhere else. And there you have it. Just an introduction into what the Goo are capable of. It seems like, story-wise anyway, they're going to make a comeback, and pretty fast at that. Doesn't look like there's going to be much hope for anyone else, really. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and comment below if you have any questions about the series or about the game in general. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Panzer, and I'll see you next time.